Today is going to be the start of disking day 2, I guess, or second round of disking. And basically the one big field, which is down by the creek, I can't do. We've had a lot of rain here of late, and unfortunately there's a lot of water sitting down there. I can't get in there to do it. So we're going to try and do everything else, at least for the time being. So we can try and get some of this grass and everything chopped up, because there's still a lot of sod that needs broken up. So we'll try and jump on that and see if we can get everything accomplished that we need to, because planting season it's raining. Like, we have one nice day and then it rains for 4, and then so on and so forth. We haven't been able to get any hay cut. It's just been bad. Well, let's get to disking. It's actually getting a little bit dusty, so this dried off a lot from what it was this morning, but it is bringing up a lot of that grass and root structure. I wish I would have plowed this in the fall, or plowed it a lot sooner here in the spring. We just waited way too long. This field here is actually a new field that we plowed. This is about probably just under an acre. The field itself is like 2 acres, maybe a hair over, but we left the bottom section there. As you can see, we left that in hay. This side up here was a little bit not the greatest, so that's why I opted to plow this up. We're gonna plant corn in here. There's definitely some clumps of grass in here, but we'll try and get it broken up. Well, that's definitely better. Some areas are better than others. Like this end is not too bad. You get out in here, there's definitely some more clumps that need to get broken up. It's definitely a work in progress. It's definitely chopped up finer than it was when we first started, that's for sure. Here's some more. They are a lot smaller than they were, trust me. They were definitely worse. So it's getting there, slowly but surely. Now we'll move on to the next field, which is a lot smaller than this. A lot smaller, so it should take us like 5 minutes to do that. This field's done. This one's shaping up to be really nice so far. It's really loamy, deep soil here. On to the next. This is probably going to end up being the last field. I did the one out there by the road. I don't know if you can see it or not, which would be right next to the house. And then this small patch up here. It's a little bit kind of on the wetter side down here. It's not terrible, but it could have been a little bit drier, but there's definitely grass and stuff coming up through. So I just need to keep chopping this up to break down that root structure. That down there, same thing. And then all the way down the bottom behind that tree line is the big field by the creek. That's too wet. And then there's another field down on the other side down there, which is kind of hilly. That same thing is gonna probably be wet in the low spots. So we'll probably hold off on those two. Do this one, we might do this one twice, go back over that one. I'm not sure. There's one spot down there though that's kind of wet too. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure what all we're gonna accomplish. We've just had so much rain, so it's just hard to get in and do anything. And it's just, long story short, it's just making it difficult. That's all there really is to it. This field's done. I ended up only going over it one time. It's just, it's not terrible as far as moisture goes. I mean, you can see it's kind of sticking to the disc a little, certain spots. There's a little bit, but it's not like clogging anything up. So it's not terrible. There is some dust flying a little bit. Just trying to really keep it chopped down. Really wish it would stop raining for enough time for me to cut this hay. Stuff is nice. And then here is the field next to the house. Still a lot of chunks out there, but it's getting there. It's getting better. This is only the second time we've gone over it, so. I also forgot, we do have a little, I don't even know if you want to call that a field, a small little patch kind of down towards the main creek field. So we'll go do that. And the final field is done. Final field that we're doing, we still have 2 to do, but chances are I'm not gonna be able to get in there. I did try and go down to the big field down there, and it's gonna be way too wet. There's no way it's gonna work out. So these are starting to get really, really nice. The other field I'm not too sure about if I could get in there, but I'm just not even gonna try, because I know it's got a low-lying area, so I know it's gonna be wet. It's all gonna run off the hill and just sit down the bottom. So that is at least some progress, because again, they want, I think, rain tomorrow or PM showers or something. So anyway, we need to get working on the corn planter. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.